Good morning, class. My name is John Ozier. Today is Sunday, September 15th, 2013. I am a student at Victory University. The class I am representing is English Composition 2, EN 1202, and my instructor is Professor Brian Campbell. This is my rhetorical analysis essay video login assignment. 1. Today I will give you the thesis of my statement, tell you how I went about my arguments, and give what conclusion I came to. My rhetorical analysis essay was on an immigrant rights, an article written by Arnold Schwarzenegger, which appeared in the New York Times April 10, 2006. I have altered my essay since, getting some helpful tips from my instructor. First, in my thesis statement, I stated how the writer was trying to get across to his audience that the United States needed to adopt a policy on immigration that will both secure its borders and is sympathetic to the needs and rights of the immigrants at the same time. Second is how I went about my arguments. In this article, the main argument is stated early, so I then analyzed the way that the writer constructed the main argument and any supporting details. I then did a summary of the main argument and broke it down and was able to identify each major point that built up to the main thesis. I then identified the use of ethos, the writer's credibility and trust with the audience, the writer perceiving that the audience acknowledged his command of the topic, the writer's authority, and anything that related to the character of the writer and what made the writer a reputable source about his topic. I then identified pathos, the emotions of the reader, showing how the author appealed to his reader's emotions and how words which added emotional emphasis was used, and the writer's use of rich analogies, metaphors, emotional themes, and points. I then identified logos, the logical appeal that the writer made, and his use of logical reasoning in creating an argument and claims that could bear on the validity of the argument itself, and that the argument was based on deductive and inductive reasoning, facts, statistics, and evidence, and what was presented in the beginning of the argument is what the audience would see in the outcome. Third, in my conclusion for this assignment, I briefly stated that maybe at the time the United States Congress should have considered adopting a policy on immigration that could have both secured its border and be compassionate to the welfare of immigrants at the same time. The writer presented a strong argument based on the evidence and facts he used to support it. In the article, the writer lets the audience know the next step would be to go to Congress that year after the Easter recess, and I don't know what the results were, but if nothing else, it is possible that the readers became more aware of and sympathetic toward the problems affecting distressed immigrant families, and maybe encourage others also to address immigration and border patrol again. Thank you.